Cosmetic-loving sisters Charlotte and Emma Cole were between them exposing themselves to around 5,000 chemicals every day.
How often do you brush your teeth?
I brush my teeth about 6 times a day.
A day?
To find out if the chemicals in their products were getting into their bodies, I tested their blood and wee.
So what level of parabens showed up?
In Charlotte's, we found a value of 650 micrograms per litre.
So for the past 8 days, the girls have been on my strict chemical detox. There's been some ups.
The deodorant, when I see the deodorant, I was like, that is never going to stop me from sweating. No way. Clear, no smell, but it's really good.
And there's been some downs.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
To be honest, I'm not getting on with mascara at all. The mouthwash tastes absolutely vile. They are not going in my washing.
After all that, did the girls suffer without the synthetics, or has going au naturel shown them a new light?
You're both looking absolutely fantastic. So how did it go, not using the products that you were so used to?
I mean, I think I found it quite hard at first, and then you just kind of get into a routine where you're like just picking up the products as you would do normally with any other product that you have.
The beginning was very hard for me, and then towards the end I didn't even notice any difference at all. I've actually now started to go into the health food shops and actually buy my cleaning products, so it's changed me a lot.
Wow. And do you use hand wipes all the time still?
Nope, I don't. I'm still using the wipes that I was using for my detox.
Right, and what about your lip gloss obsession?
Lip gloss obsession has dropped slightly, but I mean, as well with the washing hands, I used to carry my antibacterial cream with me. That's stopped.
And what about your toothpaste?
You'll be pleased to know that I don't actually eat it anymore.
Don't you?
So the girls did manage to stick to the detox, but has it actually made any difference to the levels of chemicals in their bodies? First, we tested for an antibacterial agent called triclosan. You'll find it in everything from toothpaste to hand wash.
For the triclosan, we found a value in Charlotte of 490 micrograms per litre and a value of 90 in Emma.
And what do they measure now?
Well, Charlotte will be pleased to know that her value of 490 fell to 0. We couldn't detect any, so her regime worked clearly.
Good.
And in Emma, her value dropped from 90 to 2, so it barely noticeable, so that worked as well.
Well, that's an amazing result. So changing their toothpaste and cleansers will eradicate the triclosan intake?
It appears to have done that in this case, yes, certainly.
Then we tested for a group of preservatives called parabens. They're used in loads of beauty products, and we got some surprising results.
Emma had a value of 7 beforehand, but after her detox regime, it had gone up to 132.
No, I didn't cheat.
You didn't cheat?
No. Unless they're telling me that I might cheat.
What could explain this increase in Emma's paraben level?
It could have been something you've eaten, for example, because the parabens are used in foods. And it might also be some drugs or medication, but you haven't had any of that either.
No, nothing.
No. So I think food is a possible source.
Parabens aren't just used to preserve your beauty products. They also prolong the shelf life of some foods, including dried meats, cereals and snack foods, which is probably where the parabens in Emma came from. But did Charlotte fare any better?
After the detox regime, Charlotte's value had fallen from 650 to 21. A huge drop.
That's massive.
That is brilliant. It was well worth the challenge, definitely.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, I mean, my skin, it definitely feels a lot better. It's not as dry, but yeah, definitely my skin and my hands. As soon as I stopped using all the chemical products, I now notice the smells of the other products, how strong the smells are.
And what about you, Emma?
I do feel an awful lot better because I know it's like a mental thing as well. I know that if I'm not using toxic cleaning products, that it is going to be better for me.
Now, 2 months later, have they slipped back into their old ways?
So you'll be pleased to know that I'm still using this toothpaste.
The blusher is fantastic.
Still using the Pit Rock deodorant.
Must admit, hands up, I'm still using bleach because I definitely 100% believe in bleach down the toilet.
This mascara is absolutely amazing. Still using the mascara because it gives me the same effect as any other mascara, and it's got no chemicals in it.
Next week, the show no parent can afford to miss. I pick 10 kids and find out just how many man-made chemicals they're being bombarded by.
We have estimated that you are exposed to 2,000 or more bouts of synthetic chemicals in that time.
That's terrible.
More alternative testing.
You're set for the day now.
Oh, it's like eating a bogey.
And I'm hitting the streets again.
Male dolls turned gay by pesticides.
That's next Thursday at 8. And if you're interested in finding out more about chemicals in beauty products, there's more information at channel4.com/health. Coming up tonight, the tribesmen of Tanner are guests at Chillingham Castle and meet the upper crust natives of North